Good afternoon, Chair and Directors, and thank you for the opportunity to present today. Australia's mobility landscape is rapidly changing. Growth in electric vehicles, pressure on regional service delivery, and advances in artificial intelligence are reshaping roadside. Today, I'll discuss three strategic issues that I believe will significantly impact NRMA over the next 5 to 10 years. I'll analyse each issue through a strategy, governance, and sustainability lens before presenting my recommendations to the board. The three issues I see critical to NRMA's future are EV transition, contractor network sustainability, and emerging technologies, AI and digital. These issues should not be viewed in isolation. The EV transition is changing member expectations and the capabilities required to meet them. Delivering those capabilities depends on a sustainable contractor network with the right skills and capacity. AI can then enhance decision-making and efficiency, but only when supported by strong governance. My key message is that long-term success relies on how effectively NRMA integrates these three areas rather than managing them as separate initiatives. Before diving into each issue, I'd like to briefly explain the roadmap underpinning my analysis. A key lesson from this subject is that strategy is not only about what decisions are made, but the sequence in which they occur. The roadmap starts with building capability, testing new approaches, then expands partnerships, strengthens the workforce sustainability, and embeds technology into everyday operations. By 2035, I see NRMA building on its trusted brand to lead regional mobility rather than simply responding to the industry change. The first strategic issue is EV transition. The challenge for the NRMA is not the technology itself, but whether our roadside capability can keep pace with the changing member expectations. As EV adoption increases, members will still expect the same reliable support regardless of the vehicle they drive. This requires investment in technician capability, specialised equipment, and strategic partnerships, particularly across regional Australia. It also aligns with ESG objectives by supporting lower emissions mobility while addressing questions of regional service equity. My recommendation is to continue investing in regional EV capability and partnerships so operational readiness develops alongside market demand. The second strategic issue is the long-term sustainability of the NRMA's regional contractor network. Through my experience in my current role, I've seen that many contractors face workforce shortages, ageing technicians, and succession challenges. This makes contractor sustainability a strategic capability risk rather than a simple operational issue. If left unaddressed, it could impact our service delivery and reliability, and therefore member experience across regional Australia. My recommendation is to strengthen contractor capability through targeted training, succession planning, and attraction strategies to ensure that the network remains sustainable over the long term. The third strategic issue is the growing role of AI in roadside. The question for the NRMA is whether to adopt AI, but how to adopt it responsibly. AI has potential to improve dispatch, diagnostics, and operational efficiency, but its success depends on governance, transparency, and trust. Research has highlighted a clear gap between AI adoption and public confidence, reinforcing the need for strong oversight. I view AI as an enabler that strengthens human decision-making rather than replacing it. My recommendation is to adopt AI through a human-in-loop approach supported by clear governance and workforce capability. When these issues are considered together, one theme emerges. NRMA's challenges is not whether change will occur, but whether the organisation can build the capability and governance needed to respond proactively. These issues are closely connected. EV capability depends on a sustainable contractor network. A capable workforce is better positioned to adopt emerging technologies, and AI can further strengthen operational decision making and member outcomes. Long-term success will depend on NRMA's ability to align strategy, governance, and execution across the organisation. Based on my analysis, I'm presenting 3 recommendations. First, continue investing in regional EV capability through partnerships and workforce readiness. Second, strengthen the sustainability of the regional contractor network through capability development, succession planning, and targeted attraction strategies. And thirdly, adopt AI as a strategic enabler through a human-in-loop approach supported by strong governance and oversight. Together, these recommendations strengthen organisation capability, build resilience, and position NRMA to lead future mobility services. In closing, one of the biggest insights from this assessment was recognising that strategy simply isn't about choosing the right initiatives, but it's more about understanding how these initiatives connect and ensuring that the organisation has the capability to support them. Personally, the subject challenged me to shift from focusing primarily on execution to thinking more deliberately about the future state we are trying to create. That change in perspective is one of the most valuable lessons I look forward to in future leadership roles. As I bring this to a close, this assessment has reinforced the importance of balancing execution with long-term strategic thinking. It has shaped 2 development commitments for me. First, to use scenario planning more deliberately when evaluating major decisions. Second, to continue to build on my knowledge of governance and AI so I can contribute more effectively to technology-enabled change. These commitments are grounded in Boyatzie's intentional change theory, which emphasizes linking learning to practical application and behavioral change. Once again, I thank you for your time today and I welcome any questions.